Hello guys, my name is KzH. I'm from Germany, I'm 20 years old and this is my first YouTube video. So I thought 2019 was a very important year for me personally in music production. So I reached major milestone like getting signed to a German label. I released a lot of songs, a lot of bad songs as well, but yeah, I guess that's part of the progress on getting better and better. So I will show you what I've made this year from the beginning to the end, and then we can compare if I improved myself or if I still suck at music production. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So I've listed up some songs here from 2019 and we start in March. There I made a track called 90s to 2019 Extended Clubhouse Mix. It's a 6-minute song and it's terribly produced. There is no mix and master at all, but I thought it would be a great idea to make it, so let's have a short listen because it's absolutely not good. So this is supposed to be the 90s house part, remember. Okay, so the 90s house part already sucks, and then we get to the 2019 club part. Oh my god, what did I create? Oh my lord. Okay, this is totally bad. No mix and master at all, no balancing of the frequencies, and this is just bad. But it was the beginning, so it has to be here. Next song is called Foreign Springs House Moonbutton. I remember I tried to fuse Moonbutton and house into one song and I totally failed because I never heard of Moonbutton before. I just heard of it via a DJ out of the Netherlands. She produced Moonbutton and played Moonbutton on her sets, and I tried to make it and just give it a short listen. It sucks. Oh my god. Okay, so I guess we can stop it right here because it sucks too. Um, let's get to the next song. Oh my god, now it gets cringy as hell. This is the Für Elise KzH house remix. It's one of my first remixes I've done, and you can hear it, and it totally sucks, and the beginning is just cringe because I recorded vocals of my own, and you can hear it now.
I don't like classic music. I don't even understand why people would listen to that. You know what? Let's turn this shit into a house banger.
Yeah, so no further explanation needed. This is supposed to be the drop. Yeah, let's skip this one. Here I tried something new. I tried to make some tech/minimal house. It's called Ecstasy because I used a vocal, and that vocal said. So as you can hear, it was a, I guess, okay try of minimal house. Honestly, I think it's my first ever try of tech and minimal house, and it's not that bad. I also included a vocoder, some nice bleepy, bloopy, techy percussion sounds and like this. And I remember this song contained out of a lot automations because I don't know why, but I saw a video and they said automations is everything in minimal house, so I thought it's okay. Let's get to the next track, which is called DTSX and KzH, Rich the Kid Jumping Like Jordan featuring Migos Bass House remix. So DTSX is a guy I also met via Instagram. It's another German producer, great talent in my opinion, but he produces mainly hybrid trap, which sounds absolutely phenomenal. I will link him down in the description. Yeah, so we made a remix. This is our first collaboration, my first collaboration at all, and the mix and the master is it totally sucks, but it is our first remix, so yeah. And it was around May or something. Yeah, so I guess I can stop it here. It's an okay track, I would say. Mix and master is terrible. Yeah, we tried to make something special. Back then we thought it is absolutely dope, but now I think it sucks. But just production wise. The melody, the rhythm, the feeling of the track, I still like it. But production wise, I cannot hear it anymore because, oh my god, this is so bad. Let's get to another one because this was a very important track. Because there I realized bass house music is what I really love, and then I started to hear a lot of bass house songs. I obviously then get started to make my own bass house music, and this is the first try of me making bass house, and it absolutely sucks. It doesn't even have a name, so you can tell it must suck, but let's give it a listen. So, as you heard, it's a very dark, industrial, dirty vibe in that track, and that's exactly what I love about bass house. Because for me, there are two parts of bass house music. The first part is like Joyride, Skrillex, and all these guys who make this party bass house with these very dubsteppy influences and happy kinda feeling. But I personally like bass house, like Valentino Khan, for example, um, or Seth Hills, a very dark industrial vibe, and that's exactly what I love and produce the best, I guess. So after the unnamed bass house track, there comes a named bass house track called Gunslinger. It's called Gunslinger because right before the drop I added a shooting sample, and this is another try of bass house. I started to get a little bit better. I started to get a little bit more feeling for adding percussions, breaks, sampling stuff, and mix and master. It's still bad, but I started to realize that it's important. So let's give it a listen. So this song kinda has an, let's say, um, oriental vibe, I guess. As you heard, it is way better than the one before, in my opinion. I worked a lot more with melodies, harmonies, and stuff like this. And At that time, I downloaded a plugin called Blue Glitch, and I added so much sounds of it and automations in this track. It was a nice experiment, but let's get to the next one, which is the next remix of DTSX Me called Dream. So this is an original track. We just took a vocal sample, put it in a wavetable of Serum, and built the track around that vocal sample, which said Dream. And I think it's a great song. Still, master and mix just sucks, in my opinion, but it was better than the first one, the first collaboration with both of us. So let's give it a listen. Yeah, so as you hear, there are a lot of hybrid trap influences because he's mainly a hybrid trap producer, but I tried to get this typical bass house vibe into the track, and I think we did a decent job. It also got rated on Spinning Records in the rankings, but that's all. So let's get to the next track, which is called The Wasp in the Club. I made the track because the evening before I was partying out with friends, and this is a very bad track, I guess, but I like the melody, and I'm pretty sure someday I will try to remake this song with a good mix, good master, better overall experience for the listener. But yeah, let's give it a listen. So very dark atmosphere in that track. I really love the vibe of it. Yeah, so as you can hear, terrible mix, terrible master, terrible choice of sounds, and overall not a good track. But as I said, the melody, the vibe of it, it's just special, and I want to remake the track someday. But yeah, let's get to the next one, which is called Purple Hills. So I remember I made this track because it was summertime now. Our friends, we were making barbecues, having fun, drinking a lot of alcohol and that stuff. And then I made this track because I had good vibe, good feeling, so let's give it a listen. Yeah, so as you can tell, Mix and Master got slightly a bit better, and the choice of sounds was better too. I also included a vocal which I chopped up, punched it through a sidechain plugin. It's a chill song. It's nothing special. It's nothing I would release on any label, but I made it, and yeah, that's it. And now we come to a really good song, in my opinion. I still like that song. It's the last collaboration of DTSX and me this year, called KzH featuring DTSX Far East Movement Like a G6 Deep House Remix. In the summertime, I generally made a lot of deep house songs, and this is one of my best. Basically, the whole song is made by me, but DTSX made some slight improvements, added some stuff which makes the song more exciting for the listener, but overall it's basically my track. Yeah, so give it a listen because I really like the track still, but the mix and master can be a bit better, but it's cool release. So yeah, I like I like this song. I can't say anything against it. Just the mix and master. That's not perfect, but I really like to work with the vocal, and we made some nice chops and nice effects. I really like it. So let's get to the last bass house trial, which sucks. It's called Let's Go, because I took a stock sample of FL Studio and put it into the track with some vocal processing and stuff like this. And this is the final result. It's better than my first ones, but it's still not good at all.
Let's go.
Yeah, so at that time I also started getting really into sound design. So almost all of the sounds in these tracks are designed and unique by me. I think sound design is a very great thing in music production. I really love it right now. And now we get to my first, I say, good release of this year. It was around September or something like it. It's called Don't Wanna Let Go. So I took a female vocal sample of the internet, processed it, put some effects on it, built a nice tech house track around it, and I guess the result is pretty decent. It's nothing special, it's a tech house track, but I like it. It has a nice atmosphere, I guess. Yeah, so you can hear this track also on my YouTube channel. Also the DTSX remixes and collaborations are also on my YouTube channel. I really think it's a great track. It's the first track where I really focused on mixing and mastering, and I think you can hear that. Sound design, also all sounds made by me, some things out of some sample packs and stuff like this, but basses, synths and so on are basically all sound designed by myself. And this was a really nice track. I got really nice feedback on it, but it's nothing special and it's not that typical KzH style. So now we come to the last release of 2019. It's around November. It's called Let the Club Burn. So for this track I also made a music video, which you can see also on my YouTube channel, and I think it's a great track. The only thing that is not so nice for me personally is that I included vocals of myself, and you can hear that is my voice, but I processed it nice, gave it some nice effects so it fits in the club groove I wanted to achieve there. And yeah, so this is KzH, Let the Club Burn.
Let the fire spread out. Let the club burn down. Let the fire spread out. Let the fire spread out. Let the club burn down. Let the fire spread out. Let the club burn down.
So that's it for this track. As I said, you can listen to it on my YouTube and SoundCloud. And yeah, it's a decent mix and master. In my opinion, it has a nice club vibe. It makes me wanna party. It has this lead synth, which sounds so familiar in club music, and I wanted to achieve that vibe, and I think I got it really nice there. And yeah, so we get to the last track of 2019. It's not released yet, and you will get a little preview because now I can announce in January, around January, I don't know the date exactly, but I will inform you on my Instagram, which is linked down below as well. In January, I will release my first EP called Mayhem, and this right here is a track of this EP, and this is my best track so far. I put so much work and effort in it. I set so much hours on that track, weeks almost. The sound design is very unique. It's inspired by Seth Hills and Looper's Out of Control. I guess you can tell if you hear the track. And the mix and master is it's the best mix and master I delivered so far. So I will give you a little preview, and yeah. So I will cut it for that track now because this is on the EP and I want you to listen to the EP, enjoy this, in my opinion, personal masterpiece of mine. And yeah, I think it's a pretty nice track. Sure, it doesn't fit to everyone's opinion and not everybody will like it. But I guess people who like Seth Hills, people who like industrial and bass house will enjoy it very much. So, this is my recap of 2019 from my production. So, just for comparison reason, March 2019. And the end of November 2019. So I guess you can hear a big difference from March to 2019 to the end of November. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please let me know in the comments if you wanna see more videos, maybe some nice challenges, 1 hour song challenge by the way, or some stuff like that, tutorials or whatever. I hope you all have a nice start in the new year 2020, and I hope for everyone that 2020 is going to be a great year. For me personally, it will be, because I will release so much nice productions and so much great new songs and try to improve myself more and more, because I have so much to learn. But I think I've improved myself in 2019 very much. So guys, I wish you a nice day. Keep healthy, and that's it for this video. Bye.